In today's video, I will show you how I make my sticker books. If you are a creative who loves to collect stickers, like me, and are looking for a good way to keep them safe, or if you are also a creative small business planning to add these to your range of product, this video may be for you. I mainly make my sticker books in a size that is approximately A5. It will always end up a bit smaller because I just need to be cut in the end, but overall that is the size I get. I print the covers at home on sturdy A4 200 GSM cardstock. If you do not have a printer or don't want to make your own covers, any sturdy cardstock works fine. You could use colored crafting paper from your local craft store, for example, and just cut it to size. To make sure they get some extra protection and look nice, they get a glossy laminate coating. I have this transparent sticker paper left from another project that I originally brought it for which the quality was unfortunately insufficient. But for this purpose they come in handy. To make sure the transparent foil is applied evenly and without bubbles, use a hard, flat but not scratchy tool to apply it. I used an old ruler for this, as you can see, that I applied tape to so the edges won't scratch up the laminate. It does not look very pretty, but it does the job. Apply carefully and slowly to prevent your paper from bending. You can also use book protection laminate that you should be able to get in your local craft store. Now fold the cover once, so that we know where the center is and where we will have to staple it in a bit. Now for the important part. Since we want to make a sticker book, we need some paper that we can apply stickers to that will allow us to remove and reapply them as much and as often as we want. The paper we need for this is silicone paper, or silicone coated paper. Sometimes it will also be called wax paper, but silicone paper is the more common term from what I found. When working with silicone paper, be aware that dust and other small particles love to stick to it, so make sure your surface is clean for this step. Unfortunately, silicone paper is not as widely available as other papers for crafting, so you might need to look a bit for a source. As a tip, it is commonly used in diamond painting, so your local craft store or online retailer might be able to help you out when you ask them for that kind of paper. Make sure to look for silicone paper that is coated on both sides. Some retailers sell them in already pre-cut sheets, like the ones that I do have here, but you may also get them in rolls, depending on where you look. As you can see, when applying a sticker to it, you are able to remove it again easily, as many times as you want. Now that we have our cover and our inner pages, it is time to put them together into a book. This can be a bit tricky. The silicone paper easily moves. I use paper clips around the pages to hold them together so they do not move. If I don't do this, it could happen that the pages misalign and the book will end up stapled crookedly, and we would not want that to happen. I use a long stapler for this step, which I also use to make my notebooks. These are pretty affordable and a good investment if you plan on doing this more often. As you can see though, the stapler sometimes has issues to punch through the laminate, so you might need to pull out the first try and then staple again in the same place, which should now go through nicely. If you do not have a stapler like this, there's also an option to use a sharp needle, like a sewing needle, and punch holes through the spine, then use the stapler needles and push them through the holes by hand. It is a bit more tedious and finicky to do, but works in a pinch. Now with our book assembled, it is time for the finishing touch, the cutting. So let's move over to our work desk and our cutting board. We still need to trim off the edges of our book. First, I use my bone folder to make sure the center fold is nice and flat as I can get it. This will make the cutting process easier and also will make the book look nicer and able to close fully. Now to the chopping block it goes. For this part, you will need a paper cutter like this. I would really not advise trying this with scissors. Also, make sure to align the book in a way that the closed side, as you can see, is where the knife touches first. Otherwise you might not get clean edges. So be sure to flip your book around for the second cut. Now with the white parts trimmed off, our very own sticker book is done. You can now use it for your stickers, gift it to a friend, or sell it. I hope this video inspired you to make your own sticker books. If you like any of mine, however, you can find them in my shop with the link in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and if you liked this video and this little how-to was helpful to you, please like and subscribe for further videos like this and more to come.